my major is Hotel and Food Administration, and I'm a fourth-year student. I'm here to talk about what you should know about when applying to the University of Guelph for Hotel and Food Administration. Administration is a major at the University of Guelph under the Commerce degree. It's essentially business administration within the hospitality industry, so it focuses within hotels as well as restaurants. The reason that I chose it was because the hospitality industry is a good industry to pursue if you'd like to travel. And I decided when I was in high school that is something I would like to pursue, is being able to travel while building my career. You should definitely check out the qualities of the universities you're applying to for whichever major, because it's important to know how they stack up against each other. It's good to look at their reputation as well. So at the University of Guelph, they do have a very long-standing reputation for hotel and food administration. I've gone over to Banff, Alberta, and worked in the Fairmont Banff Springs, and there was recognition of this program, and I'm told that it is recognized worldwide. When applying to university, if you're looking to go towards hotel and food administration, University of Guelph is a good pick because it does have the co-op program. So between your years of study, then you will work for a year within the industry, oftentimes rotating jobs to see all the different kind of levels of management, as well as the fact that it's a commerce degree, so it's well-rounded in other commerce subjects like accounting, economics, and marketing. When applying to the University of Guelph for Hotel and Food Administration, 6 university level or mixed level courses are needed from high school. One of them has to be grade 12 English and the other is advanced functions. It also helps to have any experience in the industry, but it's not required at all. At my university, tuition costs about $10,000 per year for a Canadian citizen, and for international students, it costs about $20,000 per year. For tuition payments, there is financial assistance available. Most of it goes through OSAP. However, when you apply for OSAP, you can also then apply for bursaries at the Student Financial Services, as there are a lot of bursaries and funds that are set up to help students in different places attend university. In hotel and food administration, I would say some of the more difficult parts are sitting down with a case study and trying to figure out your best options for allowing that case to profit the most. You're often sit down with many different types of situations that might have to do with the demographics of a hotel, the revenue streams, or the markets that you're trying to hit, and then you have to come up with the best ways that they can target that market and then benefit your revenue. So one of the bigger projects I've done in this degree was a big case on revenue management, and it was a case where you had to study essentially the income and revenue streams that the hotel was using, a real hotel that you can study in Guelph or anywhere else in Ontario, use their public numbers to figure out where they're profiting, where they're not, and compare that over time to see which revenue streams were increasing, which ones were decreasing, and then come up with a strategic way to capitalize on the profits as well as reduce the deficit. Hotel and Food Administration is a major within the Commerce degree. So alongside the hospitality courses that you take, you will be taking economics, management, marketing, accounting, which is quite nice because you kind of get well-rounded in the commerce degree. The top 3 things that I think is important when going into university is to really meet your professors. On your first day of class, walk up to your professor and give your name and face, and tell them you're really interested in their class, just because professors will remember you, and it's important to have that relationship in the future. Second, do your readings. It's something that's kind of simple and easy to do, and it does kind of keep you on top of the course, which is nice. And the last thing is probably just to be involved. It's really easy just to show up to class and leave every day, but it's important to try and get involved in whatever student clubs you can, as well as anything in the industry, whether it comes to volunteering or working in a restaurant or hotel. Some of the courses that are important to study in high school when preparing for this major. If your university offers anything in accounting, it's really nice to have, just because you are going to be doing a lot of accounting. And having that high school background just to get you started there really does help. If you have anything in economics or marketing, that's amazing. Otherwise, in my personal experience, I took lots of math and science because I thought I was more going towards a career in that sense. However, I did go this way, and I don't feel like I was still prepared to go into hospitality. I do believe if you take grade 12 chemistry as well, you get to bypass one of our courses. My advice to you for preparing for this major, I'd say really see if that's what you like. Try working in a restaurant in the hospitality industry and see if you do enjoy it, because I think it's a job where you really it is all about just guest satisfaction and really being able to provide an experience that is unforgettable until they can go home and want to come back to whichever establishment you run. If you don't think that this is the right suited kind of job career for you, then it's good to check it out, see if it is something that you like. It's important to dip your foot in the water of the hospitality and see if you do like working in the hospitality industry, just because I find that it is quite different to others. It isn't your standard 9 to 5. Oftentimes you are working evenings, weekends, and holidays. And the thing though with this industry is that it's a lot of fun. It's really, if you take pleasure in providing people with satisfying experiences, I think you'll really do well in this major.